Republican gubernatorial candidate Ryan Kelley told a crowd of supporters over the weekend that if election workers see something they don't like happening with the machine, they should unplug it from the wall. Raw Story does not condone or encourage the following unwarranted advice, but take a look.
Make sure, like at the TCF Center, there was 4,800 people that were working the election and like 160 of them that were Republicans, right? We want 50-50. If you see something you don't like happening with the machines, if you see something going on, unplug it from the wall.
The Second Amendment isn't there for hunting rights. It's not there for self-defense. The Second Amendment is there. The founders put it there to protect all the others. And it says to the government, the people have the right to stop what's going on. If they go back, we look at our Declaration of Independence. We have our own conflict. The ideal thing is to do this peacefully. That's ideal. But the American people, at some point in time, if we can't change the tide, which I believe we can, need to be prepared for lock and load. So you ask, what can we do? Show of arm. If not, the poll workers stand out to block. Make sure that justice prevails. If we're going to be facing injustice, it is our responsibility as the American people to make sure that justice is brought.
Kelley, who was at the January 6, 2021 insurrection at the U.S. Capitol, was joined by Mike Detmer, a Republican state Senate candidate, who was the one who told the Livingston County crowd to be prepared to lock and load and show up armed. The remarks came after an audience member posed the question about what could be done to prevent what happened following the 2020 election at the former TCF Center, where Detroit's absentee ballots were tallied. The crowd member repeated the false claim that Republican observers were mistreated by election officials and the police outside of the center. Republican activists rallied outside and pushed their way in to stop the count. Republicans have circulated a number of conspiracy theories since former President Donald Trump lost the election to President Joe Biden. Biden won Michigan by almost 3% and by over 154,000 votes. Last year, the GOP-controlled Senate Oversight Committee released a report saying there was a disorder at the TCF Center, but there was no evidence that fraud took place or that there was any harm to the ballots or vote counting process. The report debunked several right-wing conspiracy theories and concluded there was no widespread voter fraud. Attorney General Dana Nessel responded to the video of the candidates on Twitter saying, "Unauthorized personnel tampering with election devices and the use of firearms to intimidate voters is illegal. Engaging in such conduct will result in arrest and prosecution." Will Michigan's GOP condemn the encouragement of felonious acts by its candidates for office, or is this cool now, she asked. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to visit us at rawstory.com. And if you'd like to see more of the Raw Report, please like and subscribe, and join others who like their news raw too.